Hello, my name is Trevor and I'm an account supervisor at TBWA World Health. Black health is important to me because it's important that our voices are heard regardless if we are the patient or the caregiver. Treatment algorithms that determine what kind of medical treatment Black people get has been shown to have racial bias. When my grandmother was in the hospital the first and second time, I remember doctors talking to her as if she was a child. It was unfortunate because it was a lot of the white doctors who would just speak to her as if she didn't really matter. And I was very young, I was a kid, but I could see that she was being treated in a way that was, I don't want to say racist, but I do believe race had a factor to play in. I remember my grandmother would talk about pain that she was in or just how something didn't feel right, but she also felt that she didn't have a voice to speak up because no one would believe her. And I felt the same way because, one, I didn't have a medical background. I didn't know a lot of the jargon that was coming out of their mouth. She just kept getting pushed around side to side, fighting for her life, fighting to live again. And it just got to a point where her body couldn't take it, her spirit couldn't take it. If one doctor would have just treated her as a human instead of as, hey, patient X, Y, and Z, she could have been here today. After I graduated college, started working in healthcare advertising, and started learning about just different disease states, was when my mother went to the hospital for kidney issues. I decided in that moment I wasn't gonna let what happened to my grandmother happen to my mom. I would be the person asking those questions. Did you do these tests? Did you check this? Did you do X, Y, and Z? On one hand, I wish I could have had this information when I was younger, but on the other hand, I made it a point to not be silent. Share your story because you never know, your story could help that 17-year-old who's going through something very similar. Share your story with Black Health Now and let the world know that they're not alone as well.